Sasol's $8.9 billion Ethane Cracker Project has been given the green light. Joining us on the line to maybe give us some more insights in this is Sasol's Acting Chief Financial Officer, Paul Victor. Thanks, Paul, for finding some time for us. We are debating here in the studio whether Sasol is giving us a vote on South Africa by making this enormous investment into the United States, or whether it just happens to be that a global company is going where the best opportunities are available.
Well, it's basically for us, it's a mixture of both. Our strategy, global strategy, is about utilizing low feedstock opportunities. And currently with the ethane situation in America, that opportunity is quite ideal for a company like Sasol, and so also for other global players. But in the Southern African region, we also have quite ambitious growth plans, specifically in South Africa and also specifically in Mozambique. So our strategy is really a balance between the two. This opportunity is in our project pipeline ahead of the other opportunities. But as we work our GTL feed studies up in Mozambique, we will hopefully also announce later in the next decade a potential investment in Mozambique on GTL as well.
So this was the best internal rate of return, the best risk-reward ratio. You did all of your numbers. You're going to invest roughly half of your market cap into the United States in this project. But what were the alternatives? Who was also vying for that amount of capital?
Well, basically, as I've said, for us, managing return on invested capital and managing the risk is we are looking at a couple of opportunities globally. As you know, we've made the financial investment decision on this project, but then there's also further big projects like our ambitions in GTL in the US, our upstream venture in Canada that we are looking at, and then also our Southern African strategy in terms of upstream and then also the downstream integration. So it's really a mix for us, looking at our preferred portfolio and what opportunities we can execute when. And the US ethane cracker is quite ideal.
That wasn't my question, but maybe I'll be more specific. And what happened to Mafuta? That was the big project that we heard about so much in the past few years, and now it seems to have gone off the table.
Yeah, Mafuta, basically there's a couple of angles to Mafuta that one has to understand. On the first instance, it's still coal-fired, and with its environmental issues that comes with it. But I think the big issue for us, from an economics perspective, it just doesn't make money. The returns were in single digits on a big project like that. We failed to get sufficient other investors. The investment size was just too big for us. So ultimately, based on the economics and also based on the environmental potential impact, we decided not to continue with that investment going forward.
It's a new Sasol, isn't it? In the past, we were looking to Sasol to make big investments in China. That was wiped off the board. Also, lots of excitement in South Africa about Mafuta. You've just explained that didn't work. Now you're putting a lot of money into North America, and you suggest that there could even be another investment into Canada. I guess when you're a global business, wherever you're based in the world, you've got to look for the best opportunities, and maybe if they aren't available in your home market, you go elsewhere.
Yeah, it's like I said, I don't want to be explicit like that. We're looking at the whole preferred portfolios. We do believe in South Africa and in Mozambique there's huge opportunities. So we can't just take them off the table. And being a proudly South African company, we want to explore those opportunities and also continue to contribute towards the South African economy. But for now, these investments on a balanced basis, it just makes more sense for now.
Sasol's Acting Chief Financial Officer, Paul Victor.